got some really good sunflowers.
We do. They're nice big heads.
De zussen Van Mark hebben een ranch in Wyoming, bijna 200 hectare zonnebloemvelden. De Van Marks zijn goed bevriend met Liz Cheney, het congreslid van Wyoming, dat uitgespuwd wordt in eigen rangen.
The Republican Party that I grew up in the state of Wyoming, was always for less government, truth, and less taxes. And right now, that's not what we're about. We don't want the truth. We don't want the truth. We want to avoid the truth at all costs to make sure that the guy that we wanted to win is the winner. And I think that is wrong.
Well, thank you very much.
Donald Trump zei en zegt dat hij de verkiezing van 2020 won.
We were getting ready to win this election. Frankly, we did win this election.
En toen riep hij zijn aanhangers op om naar het Capitool te stappen op 6 januari 2021.
Stop the steal.
Wat volgde kennen we, de schokkende bestorming van het Capitool. Liz Cheney stond op tegen partijgenoot Trump. Het was genoeg geweest, zei ze.
I will not sit back and watch in silence while others lead our party down a path that abandons the rule of law and joins the former president's crusade to undermine our democracy.
Cheney leidt sindsdien mee de onderzoekscommissie naar de bestorming. Ze haalde fors uit naar haar partijgenoten.
There will come a day when Donald Trump is gone, but your dishonor will remain.
Hier scheiden de wegen tussen de Republikeinse partij en Liz Cheney. Ook in Wyoming is ze niet langer gewenst. Ditch Liz, dump Cheney.
It sure feels like the 30s in Germany, doesn't it? I'm not going to say that the United States is leaning towards a fascist thing, but I am going to say that the Republican Party is going to be split. And if either party, if any party is going to destroy the Constitution and cause a problem in the United States, it's not going to be the Democrats. It's going to be the Republicans. And they're going to have the best of intentions. But the Republicans will be the ones that will rip up the Constitution. And that, for me, is incredibly sad. Because that destroys this beautiful country.
En het is een prachtig land, het verre westen van de VS, veel ruimte waar niemand is en een grote trots waar niet mee te rommelen valt. Het eenzame winkeltje op de lange, eindeloze weg, de Bear Mountain Stop. David Shearling is trots op Trump en niet blij met Liz Cheney.
The majority of the people that I am surrounded with on a daily basis are not in accord with her position. The problem that I have with Ms. Cheney is that she's never had or taken the opportunity to address her statements that she makes in Washington, D.C. with the people of Wyoming.
In het uitgestrekte Wyoming met weinig volk klinkt de naam Cheney als een klok. Een familie met een reputatie. Liz Cheney is de dochter van de ooit machtige Dick Cheney, de 81-jarige oud-vicepresident onder Bush Jr.
Liz is fearless. She never backs down from a fight. There is nothing more important she will ever do than lead the effort to make sure Donald Trump is never again near the Oval Office.
Het stadje Laramie. Republikeinse kiezers komen samen ontbijten op zaterdag. Ze luisteren naar lokale kandidaten voor de verkiezingen.
A year and a half ago, when Liz Cheney voted for impeachment, I was upset about that and about the lack of conservative leadership for the Congress. And we're endorsed by President Trump, by the way, on our Secretary of State's race. Thank you.
Are you going to vote for Liz Cheney for Congress?
For Liz? No. She's a good friend of mine. So are Dick and Lynn. But lately, in my opinion, she's not representing Wyoming. She was really good, very conservative, that sort of thing, but lately, you wonder.
I am very disappointed that she will not respond. I've reached out to her and to her committee several times to come to our conservative breakfast, to come to some of our meetings, and not only does she not respond, but I get silence from her, so I am disappointed.
Are you angry with her?
Disgusted. Not angry, just disgusted.
That's harsh to say.
Yeah, it might be, but that's the way it is.
In de hoofdstad Cheyenne is een groep bijeengekomen, allemaal mensen van buiten Wyoming. Republikeinen meestal, ingereisd om Liz Cheney te helpen. Principles First, principes eerst heet de groep. Heath en zijn vrouw Cecilia komen vanuit New York stemmen werven voor Cheney. Ze gaan van deur tot deur.
We're urging voters to support Liz Cheney.
Well, you got that wrong.
Oh.
Ze krijgen op vele plekken weerstand. Niet toevallig ligt Cheney ver achter in de peilingen.
Why do they hate one man so much?
Yeah.
It's hate. If that's what you're driven by is hate, then you don't need to be in office representing me.
I don't think they're bad people. I don't think they're brainwashed. I just think they need to be spoken to and listened to. They haven't been listened to in a while, and that, you know, Trump made them feel like he was listening at least, even though he was lying to them. And so I think it's important that Principles First, other organizations, now start re-engaging with those folks.
Opvallend, duizenden democraten in Wyoming zijn voor even republikein om Cheney en haar oorlog tegen leugens te steunen.
Our family has already voted.
Oh, excellent.
Yes.
Great. Do you mind if I ask who you...
We voted for Liz Cheney, and we had to change our affiliation to do so.
Oh, wow.
I don't agree with her ideology, but I can
said
do it.
courage,
Yes,
yeah.
it's important to get some good people in the office. And Wyoming only has one. We need a good one.
Voor Heath Mayo gaat deze lokale strijd over de toekomst van Amerika.
Whether Liz wins or loses, this is about, as an American, being able to go out and do something for what's right and what's true. And there's so few people in Washington that have had the courage to do what she has done. And it's good to get out and feel like you're, you know, sending a message to her at least that she's got some support for what she's been doing. So.
De verkiezing in Wyoming zal uitwijzen of Cheney gelijk krijgt of niet.